Hey guys, it's me, Melly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a little low. Give me a second to fix it. Okay. Alright, much better. Sorry, my son was on the computer and he kind of like changes the angle. Alright. So, I'm Melly. Welcome to my channel, Melly's Yarn and Book Adventures. Do not mind my hot mess hair and stuff. Anybody see something? I decorated yesterday. It was a busy weekend for me. It was my daughter's 15th birthday yesterday. I'm old. No, I'm not old. Yeah, I'm kind of old. But I look young. No, seriously, it was a crazy busy weekend. But first, let's get into the specifics. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, like, comment, whatever you want to do. Okay, details of the channel. Well, my channel is basically anything yarn and or book, crochet, knitting, crafting related. Everybody's welcome. I do not do tutorials. I've explained it many, many times in many, many other videos. I'm not going to go into it. I use my computer or my phone to make videos. I do, I just share what I love, basically, and chat, and discover, and whatever. Okay, so that's details. So, on to, my busy, super busy weekend. Saturday, I have a tradition that I take my daughter to Chinatown in Philly, and we go to one specific restaurant because it's not fancy. It was recommended by, there's a fire station across the street, and during the summertime, a few years back, the firemen were sitting outside, and if you ever want to know where something's at, a good place to eat, you ask the local fire rescue if there's one, if there's like a station, or, somebody. So they're sitting outside, and I walked up, and I go, hey, excuse me, because they're in the heart of Chinatown. Hey, can you recommend a good restaurant for me? Something that's affordable, that's not too crazy expensive, and the food is good. So the gentleman proceeds to look at me and goes, you see that restaurant right across the street? And I said, yeah. And he goes, go there. And I was like, all right, well, what kind of restaurant is it? And he goes, obviously you're in Chinatown, it's a Chinese restaurant, but it's more of a home. It's not a fancy, decorative. It's more of a homey feel. It's more of the cooking you would get in someone's house, but obviously a little bit nicer. So we went, and when I tell you, it's literally like the best soup ever. When I was pregnant with my son, I craved the soup anyway that they have there, and my daughter loves the food. If you're in Philadelphia or ever come to Philly, go to Ting Wong's, TINGWONGS, on 10th Street. I think it's like 10th and Arch, somewhere on 10th Street. Anyway, so we went there Saturday afternoon, and then we walked around the city for a while, and then we went home, and I watched thank God I caught it, Jan's live, but I missed the very end of it where I guess she was getting ready to go for the night because my phone died, and I didn't know it was literally plugged in, but the plug wasn't plugged into the outlet. Like, I pulled the extension cord. I pulled it and didn't know I pulled it. And of course wasn't paying attention because I was crocheting as I was watching. So there's that. So it was a busy weekend. And then Saturday, we decided last minute that what were we going to do on her actual birthday? Well, I was going to bake her a cake because I always bake her a cake. There are times I do buy a cake, but I like to bake the cake if I can. And so what were we gonna do? Well, we told her you can invite some friends over, and I'll cook dinner and all that good jazz. So she did. She invited 4 friends over, and I made roast pork in a slow cooker, and I made rice and pigeon peas or rice and candules, and I baked her a cake of her choice, and it was just a fun time. I think I spent the whole day in the kitchen. Like, I didn't leave the kitchen. You would think I would have left the kitchen, but I didn't leave the kitchen because I was always doing something. I started at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm lying. I did leave the kitchen because I had to go get a second box of cake mix because I couldn't find a round cake pan to buy. And so I bought one of those like metal turkey roaster pans. It's like maybe the size of a quarter sheet, and used that. And it still came out good. It worked. Whatever. Oh, and while all that was happening, while my cake was baking, I did that. I decorated my railing. I bought this stuff from some of the stuff I had. I actually started to decorate it last week, and my lights died. So while we were in Family Dollar trying to find a cake pan, and I forgot what else we went in Family Dollar for, but a cake pan. I saw they had the lights because that's all I needed. I bought the garland in the Dollar Tree, and I bought some of the little greenery things in the Dollar Tree, but I needed lights. I saw they had like $3 a piece for 100 count, and everywhere else they're like $5. So I was like, I can get 2 for a little bit more than the price of 1 every place else. So that's 200 strands of lights, 3 things of garland, just kind of like, it's one thing. I just put it all together and make it thicker. And then a little extra I had. So I just kind of wound it. It actually looks prettier than it really is. I'll shut out the light and see if you guys can see it better. Not really. A little bit, but not really. Anyway. But as I was doing it, my husband put on music on YouTube onto the TV, and he was recording me, and I was dancing, and I was like having fun. And then I had to go back in the kitchen. So I think I spent maybe a half hour on that. So I was not in the kitchen the whole time, but that was the only time I was not in the kitchen. Besides that, I was in the kitchen. And then my best friend and her son came over to play with my son, and they had dinner. They ate too. And then we hung out for a little bit and me and her played dominoes, and we played Mancala, and yeah. And then at the end of the night, everybody was going home. My husband drove home the one boy, I'm not going to say boy, male friend that she invited, because I didn't want him taking Scepter home. It was almost 8 o'clock at night, and he lives, I think, like 15 minutes away, but, you know, it's wintertime. There's nobody out. I didn't feel the neighborhood that he would have had to walk through to get actually off from the bus stop home at night would have been safe, so we drove him home. And that was that. Then I went to bed. Okay, so that was my long, busy weekend. Now my kids are in school. What have I been working on? Haven't bought any yarn. Finished my daddy's blanket. If you go, I think I put it on Instagram. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick if I put it on Instagram. I'm pretty sure I may have put in a picture on there, but I'm not quite sure. I did not, but I will put a picture on there. Actually, I'll do it right now. If I have the picture. Oh crap, I don't have a picture. Okay, well, I finished my father's blanket. It's really nice. Hope he likes it. I didn't want to finish it. Not because I didn't want to finish it, but because I felt like, I don't know, being that he's not very well, I felt like maybe if I continue working on it, he will be okay. I don't know, it's weird, but basically I wanted to be able, I need to be able to give it to, like, I need to make, like, he's, obviously, I believe I said it before, he's not well, he has cancer, he was doing his radiation treatments, it's not doing well, it's actually making him sicker. So I think last week he decided that's it. He's had enough. But I feel as if I continue working on it, I'd be able to, basically it's at the point where he could go. If I mean, he's not. He's just he can just give up and just go at any time. Because he's lost a whole lot of weight and he's skinny and he's tired and you could see he's kind of just tired and he wants to just be done with it. So I don't know. I guess, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I told him I have something for him for Christmas and I was making it, and that but I didn't tell him what it was because he got his hat and scarf for his birthday. Didn't tell him what it was, but I told him it's very special. So, at least to me, it's very special. So I felt like if I continue to work on it, like, it's super duper long. If you've ever seen Like Water for Chocolate in the movie, I think it's knitting. I think she's knitting. She's knitting this blanket, and it's like miles long. I felt like if I continued, that's what it would end up being. But it's about the size of a twin size bed. I have a queen size bed. It goes from the end of my bed. It goes like to the middle, so it's like a twin. Because 2 twins equal a queen. From the bottom of my bed, more than halfway up the bed. So that's how long it is. So yeah. So I would say it's probably like twin size. If it was a twin bed, it would probably fit end to end twin. Anyway, so I finished that. Let me show you guys. It's not finished obviously because I gotta put sleeves on it. And I'm gonna put sleeves on it and I'm gonna love it. But I made this is the Hygge, Red Heart Hygge yarn, and it's so soft. I was gonna make a blanket with it, but then I decided no. Then I realized that I was gonna run out of this. You can't see it, but it's lavender. It's like a lavender color. Yarn, but I have a ball of gray for the sleeves, so I don't care if my sleeves are. I have a little bit of yarn left from it, and I'm thinking maybe I could just do like a, probably not, but like a little accent on the sleeves just to incorporate, or an accent at the bottom in the gray to kind of, so it doesn't look weird. But I'm wearing it now. It's inside out because I'm crocheting it, and then I'm gonna flip it. I sewed it all together a while ago, but I'm done with working on it for the day. But I wanted to try it on and make sure that the sleeves were where I wanted them to be, which that's good. I want to be able to have arm room. I want it to be, I think I might sew that up a little bit more though. Yeah, I think I'm going to sew that up a little bit more on that side. And possibly a little bit more on this side. I don't know. No, I think I'll leave it wide sleeves. But wait. I think I sewed it up more on that. Yeah, I need to go up a little bit more on this side. Because this side's... okay, anyway, sorry about the chest shot. Whatever. Anyway, let me take it off because I gotta figure it out. I thought I did it well, but I'm not gonna work on this anymore today. So, there's that. Actually, I'm gonna fold it in half and see. No, they're even. It's it. Yeah, they're even. I think maybe it's just the way my shirt is. Who knows? Whatever. I don't care. So there's that. Oh, I lost my pillow. Anyway, so there's that. What am I reading? I'm in a Christmas spirit if you couldn't tell. I'm reading. Let me put everything away. I'm reading Nancy Atherton's Aunt Dimity's Christmas. It's the 5th book in the series. I have not read the books in order because you really, You really don't have to, I don't think. You could, obviously, but I don't have all the books in order and they're hard to find. So, yeah. So I decided to just do it that way. So I'm reading that. I'm listening to Mrs. Jeffries. What am I listening to on audio for when I go out on the bus? Mrs. Jeffrey pleads. Mrs. Jeffrey appeals the verdict. From the Mrs. Jeffrey series, and that's number... It's number 21 of the Mrs. Jeffrey series. And I have read and or listened to every one up until then. I love the Mrs. Jeffrey series. Mr. Cozy Mystery series. Very quaint to me. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Have I missed anything? What I've been doing, what I've been making, what I've been reading. What have you been doing? How was your weekend? What have you been making? What have you been crocheting, knitting, weaving, looming, writing? Just give me a heads up. Let me know. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'll try to make another video sometime during the week. I have a weird work week. I don't work until Thursday, so I'll probably be able to make. I'll probably make my video, my video sometime Wednesday. My question of the week video about me. Question about me. Question all about me. Question of the week. I guess that's what I should call it. Video probably on Wednesday. So stay tuned. Look out for that. And if anything else exciting happens, I'll let you guys know. So I guess that's it for now. I will talk to you later. Bye.